Out for another stalk here. I'm not long into this field and I can see a couple of rabbits down at the bottom of the hedge here, about 35-40 yards away. So I decide to sit down and wait, see if they come back out again. Just get myself comfortable next to this old bit of farm machinery. Even take the rangefinder and clock it in a few places where I expect the rabbits to be, so I get an idea what sort of range I'll be shooting at. Even make sure the rifle's loaded. I've made that mistake one too many times. And after about 10-15 minutes, spot one of the rabbits has come back out again. I'm looking for a headshot, basically the side of his head. But as you see in a minute, he bends right over and I get straight lines through the top of the head. And then his mate almost runs him over, trying to get out of the road. So technically I think you could say that was a head and heart shot. After another 5-10 minutes, I spied this young rabbit out. You can hardly see him. He's tucked in behind them nettle stems. So I'm going to have to wait a minute or two here for him to expose his head better, so I'm certain of what I'm actually aiming at. He's not going anywhere. I don't really want to shoot through that nettle too, because the pellet could deflect as well and totally miss him. But here he comes now. I can see exactly where I want to put the pellet and drop him cleanly. Well, the midges are starting to eat the face off me, so I decide to move on down the field, see if I can catch any more rabbits out feeding. Pick these two up before I go, because if it gets dark before I come back again, they'll be too hard to find. A lot of flies about, they're even crawling over the top of the camera lens and everything. Nights like this it's more comfortable keeping on the move. So down the bottom of the next field there's obviously 2 or 3 rabbits about. So I stalk in as close as I can. There's a wean of cattle behind me wondering what the heck I'm doing. So that's probably why the rabbits have let me get in so close. I'll go for this youngster, he's the closest at the minute at about 30 yards. Taking my headshot, reload. This rabbit stayed out, now he's further, probably about 50 yards away, so I'll give him a bit more elevation. Take him in the back of the head, reload again, and there's a third one. Taking one last look. Big mistake on his part. 3 rabbits probably in about 30 seconds or less. Now the wee one, I know he's here somewhere, but I'm having trouble finding him until I realise he's fell down this rabbit hole. I'm a bit ashamed he's not very big, unfortunately. I'll pick up the other two rabbits and stuff them into the game bag. With those rabbit holes at the side of the fields, cattle and horses have been known to stick their legs down them and break them while they're cantering or running about the place, which some farmers do not enjoy. Gives the rabbits a very bad reputation. This farmer usually calls me every year to come down and thin the rabbits out during the summer. I just take a keep round this other hedge, and there's a rabbit. Now he's a fairly long range shot. You can hear the time the pellet took to get there from the shot being fired. He's probably at least 55 yards, and you can see the pellet didn't strike him in the head. It dropped slightly and took him at the base of the neck, near the top of the shoulder, but still a good clean kill. And another wiener rabbits in the bag. The cats will be happy at that.